Hello, hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. It's day
Third day.
three.
Third day
Day
of our Go
three of
Live
our Go
series.
Live series. So again, I'm Mel,
And I'm Jess.
and we are the couple behind this page. We help busy people build successful businesses online.
And
And while we embrace the simple joys and brace for life's adventures offline.
I'd like to also mention that we also have a website. It's called meljess.com. I think I forgot to mention about it. So, there. So, what do we have for today?
So today, backtrack muna. In the previous couple of days, we kind of gave you a glimpse, not really a glimpse, but we shared a lot about who we are, what we do, what our typical day looks like. So today, we thought of bringing you along our journey, our entrepreneurial journey when we were just starting out. So, because it's typical for employees like ourselves back then who would have this fears of getting into business. So, for today, we will tell you three reasons as to why we did not decide yet on going to business in general.
So, why we have not decided to go immediately into a traditional business. But actually, going back lang, no, we've been for many years. I remember that we've been attending a lot of expos. So yung mga franchise expos, and then ako personally,
we also tabbed on weekend markets.
Yeah, weekend market. So ako personally then, I have this habit of buying yung mga parang mga magazines ba, looking for mga franchise opportunities or business opportunities. And then, yun, well, isang parang guilty pleasure din namin is that we love to attend yung mga food expo aside from looking for business opportunities, also because we get
freebies. Who doesn't love freebies, diba?
Oh, we get freebies. We enjoy the food and the company also. So, yeah.
Say hi muna sa mga viewers. So, we have
Oo.
Jaylu, hi.
Hello.
Hi, Liz.
Gumagawa daw siya ng module.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Si multitasking mommy.
And then si Liz then.
Si Liz is watching from Dubai. The hot and humid Dubai. Hi, Liz. Hi, Jaylu. So, yun. Just to share also, because we in our digital business, we actually have free live webinars every Wednesday and Friday, 8 a.m. But it's not often that people who attended the webinar would kumbaga start their own business agad. Kasi I guess it's something that we can relate to because even us, we actually attended the webinar 3 times before we took action. So we just wanted to share with you also how our thinking process, our hesitations back then, kasi we know how it feels when you're about to shift kumbaga from employee to business owner.
But we'll share more about our journey in deciding into entering into digital business tomorrow. But for today, we are going to share with you our thought process as to why we did not immediately decide to get into a traditional business.
Yes.
So yun. Although, for many of you na kilala kami personally din, ako parents ko are mga negosyante. Same then with Mel. So,
well, we will get to that. Okay.
So yun.
Spoiler alert. Joke
Alright.
lang. So we will give you three reasons or kumbaga apprehensions that we had back then. Number 1 is fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
And also we had different risk appetites. Ako yung mas
Guess lang. Who is more risk averse between me and Mel?
Not the eto na lang, who's the more risk taker?
Sige.
Who's the braver
Hello,
when it comes to
Ayin.
risk?
Good afternoon.
Hi, Ayin.
Si Mami Ayin.
Si Ayin yan. Kilala niya tayo pareho. So, ay medyo nag-expect ako tama yung sagot mo, please. So yun, who's the risk taker between the two of us? Food appetite.
Hindi appetite. Kasi in terms of appetite, obviously.
Medyo late kasi siya
ako yun.
nakapasok sa
Oo.
No, when it comes to risk in
Taking
business,
on business risk.
finances,
Yeah.
yan. Ako, well, clue, sige, hint, ako yung mas kuripot. Economist by heart. So, ako yung mas frugal, kumbaga. So, hindi ako, sige na nga, sabihin na natin yung sagot. Sige, ako yung mas risk-averse, kumbaga. Hindi ako basta-basta na mag-go into something without properly studying it. But between the two of us, kahit na kunyari napag-aralan ko na-explain na sa akin, medyo indecisive ako. Matagal akong mag-decide. So,
Yeah.
in a way, maganda na we went into this business na married na kami kasi si Jess is the one who would, kumbaga, not really push but be the source of reason na who would try to make sense of things.
Before we continue, hello
Hi,
Ate
Monica,
Irish and
hi, Ate
Tita Monica.
Irish.
Hello.
Tita Monica, Tita
I think
Jess.
Monica is in Davao right now. She's also establishing some business, I
Business,
guess.
oo. So,
yun.
which we like a lot when it comes to millennials kasi parang sila yung mas malakas ang loob. Ano? Ironic for us na, kumbaga, mas may experience na when it comes to things. Experience. So, anyway,
Fear of the unknown.
Fear of the unknown. So, kasi, siguro dala din ng pagiging accountant ko kasi I would compute a lot when it comes to things, scenarios, tapos ekonomista nga din, so I would assume na ganito, ganyan, if ganito, ganyan, ito yung magiging scenario, ano yung pwedeng ROI mo, hanggang sa nagiging analysis paralysis na siya. So, I sometimes would overthink, tapos yun na, parang, what if we fail, what if ganyan, so ang daming what if na pumapasok, so nagko-compound siya when it comes to having that fear of the unknown.
But I also realized as we went through our thought process, actually it's more about asking pragmatic questions. Like for example, ano bang klaseng business yan? Ano ba ang model niya as to how you are supposed to get a return from your investment and for how long? So sa akin, ganun lang minsan kasimple yung iniisip ko. Diba?
Kung paano niya nasisimplify yung mga bagay-bagay. Samantalang ako, ang dami ko ng detalye na iisip.
Parang, paano ba to? Ganyan.
So,
kailan ba ang tagal.
So, kaya magandang
Ate
siya yung
Irish,
nagbibigay
hello
ng
again.
structure. Magandang siya yung nagbibigay ng structure to how we should frame our mindset. So, yun yung number one. Fear of the unknown and afraid to take risks. So, that was one thing that hindered us from going into business.
Hello Kuya Dado and Cams. Hello.
Okay. Number two
Fear of the unknown.
what was number two? Hala, memory cap na kami.
Yung idea na it's in our DNA.
Yes,
Diba?
sorry. He was alluding to it na earlier. So, a bit of a background. I came from also an entrepreneurial family. So, both my... Wow, napapractice ang Chinese niya. So, both of us came from Chinese school. So, my parents, particularly, they are Chinoys. So, they have their business. But it's actually a misnomer na if, for example, yung parents mo are Chinoys, kumbaga hardwired na it's in your DNA na dapat business-minded ka rin. In fact, our parents encourage us to take the professional route. Kasi, for example, in my case, my siblings are all professionals. So, I have a brother who's an engineer, a brother who's in IT, a sister who's in the medical field as a pharmacist, and ako naman nga accountant. So, kumbaga nalihis kami ng entrepreneurial path kasi
and probably they were ako lang ang thinking, I have not asked si mama ko or before si papa ko kung bakit ayaw, hindi naman sa ayaw, kundi hindi talaga highly encouraged na magnegosyo. The natural tendency for my parents was, hindi, sige, finish the school and then mag-practice ka ng profession mo. So I think that was the thrust. And part of the reason, I guess, was the idea, the thinking that we were not cut out for a parang cutthroat na life of having a
Business.
traditional business, kasi
Oo.
nakita ko talaga mahirap.
Yeah, oo. First hand, nakita namin how traditional brick and mortar businesses would take a toll on not just finances but also relationships.
Time.
And yun nga, because you don't get to spend time with your family, and mahirap kapag you also have different views when it comes to handling your business. Diba? Yun nga, sinasabi nila lagi, yung laging napag-aawayan is yung pera. Lalo na kapag you go into business with family members. So, in a way, that was a personal experience that hindered us from
So,
getting into business agad.
Question lang na parang nabigla ko naisip. Is it a good idea to get into a business na involve ang family? Probably not.
Hindi. I mean, laging ang nasa tamang pag-uusap yan.
Yeah.
Diba?
So kumbaga, be clear lang as to what you want to achieve and ano yung...
Tsaka I guess malaking factor, to answer your question, malaking factor kasi yung business model. Kasi, mahirap yung when you go into business with family, na yung business that you're getting into is also stressful. So, kumbaga, hindi siya enabling business eh. Instead of bonding the family, nagiging cause of conflict tuloy siya. So, to answer your question, it depends on how the business is structured, yung business model niya.
I couldn't agree more. Sa case ko, si mama ko, she has her own business. And then si papa ko naman, he has his own business. I would say na distinct and separate yung kanilang income flow. But I think yung major parang minus point naman was regarding time. So, yun yung time.
Ayun. So that's number 2. So number 1 was fear of the unknown, afraid to take risks, and then number 2 was experience / inexperience. Number 3 reason as to why we did not decide yet into going into digital business was complacency. Siguro yung because we were both employed for a long time, that job security, kumbaga we were complacency was giving us like false security about jobs kasi we thought that we were in it for the long haul until a certain point na you also get drained, diba? So, or you also get to a point na let's say you are looking for more, you've grown enough already in the company, you've gone through roles and you're looking for more. So hindi siya kumbaga from the day you were born to retirement. Hindi namin nakita yung sarili, well personally, hindi namin nakita yung sarili namin na we would be in the same company doing the same thing until retirement.
Ako naman, parang based on my experience as I grow old in terms of as I mature in terms of age and experience, I realized that the question that I was trying to confront was essentially, what do I value the most? So yun. And I guess we can debate as to what are the things that are most essential for us, but I think all of us would agree that time and having time for people that we love and who are dear to us is one of the non-negotiables. And actually that's one reason why I recently decided to take on a full consultancy tied to my work desk from
Pero
8 to 5.
going back to the third point, kasi it also gave us the routine back then. Kumbaga in hindsight, hindi talaga namin naisip na magnegosyo when we were still employees kasi kumbaga our plate was already full nga eh. We had a lot of things going on at work. So, plus naisip ka namin, every month we would have regular income. So, kumbaga, why explore more? Kasi we were also, kumbaga, gainfully employed. So, medyo na-limit in a way, no? Na for us to think further. Kasi we were complacent that we were having this routine, we were earning this much. So, medyo na-limit in a way yung view and yung
Tsaka pag
ambitions namin.
Pag nasanay ka, parang it's a cycle that you find yourself na paulit-ulit lang na parang okay, ito yung routine ko and this will, kumbaga it gives you a sense of stability na ito yun eh. So, pag may binago ko dito, syempre, magugulo na naman yung schedule ko, magugulo yung...
And us being creatures of habit, yun nga, hindi kami, parang why rock the boat? Yun yung mindset namin back then.
But I would also say na hindi naman sa parang maganda rin na nagkaroon ng parang professional experience kasi the skills that we gained through years of working for private on my part public and private sector, maganda siya. I can build on that. I can use that as building blocks for whatever we choose to do in the future. And actually, it's very useful for the things that we do now because of the experience that we had.
So, a good point yun about not just experience but also yung work ethic mo kumbaga. Kasi hindi naman porket from employee naging business owner ka, bigla ka na lang tatama rin.
Hindi pwede.
In fact, mas nagre-require nga siya ng self-discipline eh. Kasi wala kang boss.
You're the boss.
Yes, you're
my
own,
boss.
Narinig niyo yun? Naka-record to, by the way. Sinabi niya yun, you're my boss.
But I always wake up earlier than my boss.
Because that's how employee should be. Joke lang. Hi, Shiki. So, yun nga. Kumbaga, hindi naman nawawala yung work ethic mo when you transfer from employee to a business owner. In fact, people also see it eh. Kasi pag nakita nila yon na you're also a business owner, tapos mas doble sipag ka pa, it's also one way of building trust with your clients, di ba? Kasi walang nagmamando sa'yo, pero out of passion and determination, ginagawa mo yung gusto mong gawin para sa negosyo.
And based on our experience also, because we love what we're doing now, it feels like we're not even working. So that's the good side of it na nag-enjoy tayo eh. At the same time, pero naman diba?
Kumbaga we earn, we learn,
and we enjoy.
And we grow professionally pa din. Pero medyo nagsasegue na tayo sa topic bukas.
Okay lang yan.
So, yun, today was just giving you, kumbaga, bringing you along our thinking back then before we started our business. What hindered us from deciding agad?
Actually lang, naisip ko bigla. I think yung mindset of someone na kumbaga employed for X number of years and then transitioning into something new outside of the usual work environment, parang in a sense transitioning into quote-unquote retirement, di ba? Parang many people are can I think relate to that kasi wala ka ng routine eh. Maninibago ka sa mga darating na araw at kung ano yung mga kailangan mong gawin. But if you're able to set your eyes on a particular goal and you enjoy what you do, it will be a walk in the park.
Wow. Pero siguro din, let's give both sides of the both sides of the coin, kumbaga. Hindi naman, it doesn't have to be this or that eh.
Oo, hindi siya, no?
Oo, yung
Mutual exclusive.
oo, yung pagiging entrepreneur mo doesn't have to be kailangan mo mag-resign. Kasi you just need to have that, kumbaga sabi ko nga, it really depends on the business model. You just need to have that kind of business that will not just complement yung income mo as an employee, but actually enable you to do more. Kasi, yun nga, parang I know how it feels na nag-shift ka eh from employee to business owner. So, for people who are more risk-averse than I am, you don't have to choose. In fact, you can do the business a few hours lang after your work or whenever you want to kasi long-term business naman siya. Plus,
Actually, gano'n naman yung sa sa digital business natin, di ba? While we are doing something else, we have it on the side. But we will talk about that more tomorrow. So,
so fortunate actually yung people who still have work during the pandemic kasi they have this fallback na even if, let's say, hindi sila makatutok masyado sa side hustle nila or sa business nila, they know that they are earning regular income. But you make your money work for you, kumbaga. Sayang naman nung na-earn mo if yung income, yung salary that you get just goes into the bank, for example, or yun nga, wala siyang nagiging return pa after.
And
Ayun.
let's say hi again.
Hi, Mama!
May nanay ko ay nanonood.
Wala si
Kasi
ate.
Nandyan din yan.
Mamaya
Ang
siya.
chismosa kong ate.
So yun, thank you again for keeping up with us since day one. Tomorrow, we will tell you naman 5 reasons as to why we finally decided to go into a digital business. Despite the 3 reasons that we told you today about our hesitations into going into a traditional business.
And it was not a spontaneous decision, especially on her part.
Oo na nga. But,
So, yun.
pero, kasala siya sa stakeholder meeting eh.
Oo naman.
So, we were both aligned.
Yeah.
Diba? Walang sisihan.
Wala.
Pero joke lang yan. Ganito lang talaga kami mag-banter. Okay naman kami. So, yun. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. It's a Wednesday. We hope that you're gonna have a great week ahead. We hope to see you again tomorrow. We just like to share na, yun nga, we have free live webinars every Wednesday and Friday, but the latest replay is always available on our website, which is meldress.com.
Yeah.
So if you're interested to know more about the digital business, you can go visit our website for that. Or just send us a message and we'll let you know more about it.
Alright.
Yun. If you haven't followed our page, please click the like or the follow button and the see first. Tama ba? See first?
I don't know.
On
I've never
Facebook.
tried it.
Tapos there's also a button na turn on live notifications so you know when you'll be going live again for the next 4 days on our 7-day Go Live series.
So this is our 3rd. We assure you that there will be at least 4 more for this week. So yeah.
Yes.
And we hope to see you again. And thank you for watching.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hala.